if you could please talk about the fact that, when we all live in a very materialistic and object-driven world, but how do we realize that this object-driven world will not give us lasting happiness? I understand you mentioned earlier that, we it's all transitory, and we will not, nothing is permanent, but the fact of the matter is that we're still here today, and we still attach happiness to all of these objects. So what should we do, Ma?
Yes, what you should do, you have to apply the intelligence. See, just before this, Nathan Swamiji was taking his session, and he was talking about this purified intelligence, the enlightened intelligence. So the intelligence cannot be just an intelligence. It has to be purified, it has to become enlightened. And you have to apply that. Apply where?
Yeah.
In all situations. How? You have to apply it, introspect into the situations, and see what is this life. See, we are understanding. Every one of us will understand that our happiness we try to find from objects in the world. And we also see that these objects are not giving us happiness fully. It's not everlasting happiness. And so intelligence, when it becomes enlightened, it starts understanding this fact. It is called viveka. It is as if a light or a torch shown, whatever is dark, it becomes lighted. So as long as we were not applying the buddhi or intelligence, we feel that, oh, I'll get this, I'll be happy. I'll get that, I'll be happy. And again, we become bored with that, then another thing. But when the buddhi becomes purified and becomes enlightened, it starts showing its light into the situation and tells you through introspection and viveka that, see, you have tried many things. With all these objects, you are never going to get happiness.
Yeah.
And in Bhagavad Gita, it says that all the our sense organs, when it goes to the objects and interacts, all that happiness that we get is adyantavantaha. Adyantavantaha means it comes and goes. It has a beginning and an end. So beginning and end. And it says adyantavantaha and dukkhayonayaha. That is, those are wombs of misery. Not only that they appear and disappear, the disappearance may sometimes, sometimes, we may have the happiness for some time. Sometimes it will be short duration, sometimes it will be long duration. But definitely it is dukkha yonayaha. Why dukkha yonayaha? That is womb of misery. Why? When we get a happiness, we become happy, no doubt. But there is an anxiety and fear.
Yeah.
Suppose I lose it. Suppose I lose it. Do you get me? That is the anxiety and fear. It does not allow us to enjoy it fully. Because we know that this happiness is not going to be there forever. So, and it also says, Nateshu ramate buddhaha. So the wise people, they do not rejoice in these. So are you going to be wise or are you going to be fool? I think Nathan Swamiji has already shown you that donkey thing. So, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Are we going to be the donkeys or are we going to be the wise people, understanding that these are not going to give me happiness? But then saying that, will you ask me that, oh ma, then are we not to enjoy objects of the world? Oh, youngsters, I think they will be very frightened that we are telling them don't enjoy anything in the world. No, we are not telling that at all. Do whatever you like, whatever pleases you, but in a moderated manner. And also knowing that the permanent happiness, the everlasting happiness is somewhere else. It is not outside. With this knowledge, with this knowledge, interact with the world and go within. Where it is not outside. Where is it? It is inside. So go inside and look for that happiness. Going where, remaining where, you will be full, full, full. And at that time, actually, will not ask this question. This question will dissolve. Even when you tread this path and go a little near it, your question will dissolve. Because you will find that, what, I was a fool, like that donkey of Nathan Swamiji's slide. Such a
Yeah.
fool going behind grass, whereas I've got a full planet of gold to be given to me. Suppose now you are getting 25 kg of gold. And this self knowledge or being in the self, it is promising you what? A full planet of gold. So, are you going to be a donkey? Very happy with the 25 kilograms and not looking at the whole planet of gold? I think that
Yeah.
if you do so, you are that donkey only and not the wise person. This much I can say. Okay.
I, that's
Next
important,
question.
Ma, and we'll definitely keep in mind to keep a lookout for that gold. That's the eyes are all on that.